And I'm thinking that this guy isn't going to do anything. Some guys would have got knocked out from that shot. I couldn't even defend myself properly. He's trying to drag me, trying to drag me, trying to drag me. He has knives on him. This isn't over. Next time I see you, you're dead. Hi guys. So this is when, like, it was just odd, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's funny at the same time. This happened when I was in year 10. So for those of you who don't know and aren't from the UK, year 10 is like when you're 14 to 15. During year 10, during like secondary school, I wasn't the best behaved. I would get my phone taken away from me. And at this time I had a brick phone, but like obviously everyone's on like Snapchat. So I had to communicate with my friends on Snapchat on BlueStacks. So I was talking to my friends on BlueStacks. That's the only thing I really cared about, because there was Instagram web, and I didn't really even like DM people on Instagram, and they'll use Instagram. And then like in terms of like YouTube and stuff, obviously I had a computer, so I would just do stuff on there. Snapchat was really the only thing that I was missing out on. I'm just on like BlueStacks one day on Snapchat. I'm just talking to the boys or whatever. Now I wasn't really moving to girls. I can get onto girls when like I wanted to, but like at this time I wasn't really feeling it, you feel me? But then I'm checking, like, you know how you can see when people like request you. I see that someone's requested me. I was like, what's this? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing the name. Let's just call the girl, let's call her Rihanna. So I see that Rihanna has added me. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, well, I don't know you, but I'm curious, and I see there's a girl. So obviously, as like how you was a 14, 15-year-old, I was like, I bet. So I added the girl back. I added Rihanna back. I sent the first text message. I was like, yo, who is this? And she was like, oh, I don't know. I just saw you on my quick ad and I added you. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So I was just starting to talk to her. I was like, oh, how old are you? So that she was a year younger than me. Now, I didn't know what she looked like, and I wasn't like moving to her or nothing. I wasn't trying to like make any moves, stuff like that. I just knew that she was a year younger than me, right? But then I asked her what school she went to, and then she was like, oh, I go to this school. And I knew that school. It was like I had friends that went to that school. So I was like, oh, that's cool, you go to that school, okay, bet, I know people from there. And then, bro, I was just like talking to her, and I knew her brother. I knew her older brother. I'd heard of her older brother before. I was like, I think I know your older brother. And I'm not making like any moves, like I said. Like, I'm just being chill, just talking whatever. I don't even know where the conversation's going, I'll be real. I was jobless back then. And then I see that some guy has texted me or has added me. I was like, what's going on here? But I just ignored it because I saw it was a guy, and I was hella confused. So then I'm talking to the girl, and she's saying, oh, my man is saying that you should add him back. And I was like, your man? And then she told me the exact, like she sent the username of the guy. I was like, whoa, that's the guy that added me. Your man. I was like, why does your man want to speak to me? And she's like, oh, just add him. He wants to talk to you. So bet I add the guy back. And he's like, why are you talking to my girl? And I said, bro, you might want to get your priorities checked out. You know, I don't know like what's going on here, but your girl is the one that added me. So then he's like, no, why are you talking to my girl though? I said, bro, like, your girl added me. I'm not moving to her or anything. Like, my bad if I offended you or whatever, but I'm not trying to do anything with her. I'll unadd her right now. So then this guy says that he goes to the same school as her, and it turns out that he is a year older than me. So he is 2 years older than his girlfriend. I don't know how old she was, but like a 2-year difference in secondary school. Okay, kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm year 10, he's year 11, she's year 9. Like, I don't know, as a year 11, like, what are you really trying to do with a year 9? You feel me? Like, you have, like, you decided to not go for girls in year 11. Then there was year 10 below, but you decided to ignore both of those and go for a year 9. So I started, when I found out that he was year 11, I started calling him out for it. I called him a nonce. I called him a creep. I called him a pedo. I was like, bro, how you getting on to me, but you're dating or you're with someone who's 2 years younger than you? So then I was like, this guy's a bitch, right? I started calling him a bitch. I started violating him. So then what he did was he added me to a group chat, a Snapchat group chat with people in his year. And then they started cussing me out there. And I was like, I'm not going to just let it slide. So I told the guys in my own GC, I spoke to my own friends. I was like, see what's happening here. Let me add you to the GC. you can cuss them man back. Low-key kind of jobless, yes, but I was in year 10. Year 10 is a fun year, so there's not much that really happens. So I added guys to the GC. Cool, it's just verbal, it's just talk, whatever. And the thing kind of feels like guys were saying, like the guys that were older than us were saying, that they're gonna come to our yard, you know, they're gonna set my house on fire, that they're gonna get people to come run and, you know, I don't know if I can say the word on YouTube, but you know, yeah, do that to me and all that kind of stuff. Because they knew what school I went to, and the school I went to was near their school. And because I took the train, they said that they take train as well. And they said that if they catch me, that they'll knock me out and shit like that. But I wasn't scared, obviously. Because I knew that one, if they did it, I can defend myself. And two, they wouldn't do it in the first place. So I was chilling. I didn't really care. It was just fun to give verbal online and just see guys get pissed, especially guys who are older than you. You know, one of the most satisfying feelings is rattling elders, man. I can't lie. That happens, the whole verbal thing. And then it kind of fizzled out. And I was like, hey, I said to the girl before I unadded her, I said, you're a troublemaker. Like, I didn't try and move to you. You added me, but then somehow your man is coming and acting as if I'm trying to, like, you know, get in between you two, move to you, whatever, when I've done nothing of the sort. And then she was just there, like, you know, not taking accountability, nothing going, I don't know. Whatever. So in that situation, Loki kind of died out. And this guy, I blocked him. I blocked the older guy. But then he went, bro, I swear this guy is a fan. Like, I was thinking this guy's a fan. He started speaking to me on an alt account. He added me on an alt account and started trying to give verbal to me then on an alt account. Like, bro, I'm younger than you and I'm more mature than you. Like, I blocked you and you're still trying to, like, somehow get, like, start beef or something. I was like, bro, I can't be bothered to do this stuff. So then what happened was, it was like a whole thing of like blocking and then giving verbal, whatever. But then, you know what happened? So, obviously the guys that I took train with knew, because they were part of the people that I added to the GC. And then I was going home one day on the train, and I was with some other people that weren't from my school, that took train with me, but they went to the school that this guy went to. Let's call him, what the fuck am I gonna call him? Let's call him D. They went to the school that D went to, not my school, the other school, right? So they knew about the beef. And they were like, one day I was going home with them and I was on the train platform and they pointed him out to me. They were like, hey, that guy's D. Because he was coming off the train, I was getting on the train. Now this was year 11 now. The beef had, everything started in year 10, but now this was year 11. Summer had passed and everything, and this was year 11. It was near the start of year 11. So then the D guy was coming off the train from sixth form now, because he's in year 12. And then I don't know why I decided to do this, but I was like, this guy's not scary at all, right? Like, I'm not scared of this nigga, bro. This guy's not scary. So then what happened was, as he was getting off the train, I was like, hey, yo, D, it's me, 5-star. It was like, wait, who? I said, 5-star, I beefed you just before the summer. Now, let me set the scene for you, man, really. Let me really set the scene for you, man. So this day, I had, like, sports. I did sports in school. So I had my sports bag in one hand. And then in the other hand, I had my phone. Because he said, who? Because I don't know how you can forget the name, like, 5-star. Especially one, that you beefed me and you were adding me on all accounts. And two, like, 5-star. I don't think a lot of people are called 5-star on Snap. In my other hand, I had my phone. In my left hand is my sports bag. In my right hand is my phone. And I'm pulling up my Snap account so he can see my Snap account and maybe remember. Now, I'm standing on the train now by the doors, which haven't closed yet. They're waiting on the platform. And then he's on the platform after having gotten off the train, right? And then the people are behind me, trying to, like, see if something's going to happen. So I pull it up. So my hands are, they're preoccupied. Phone in the right hand, sports bag in the left. So I'm showing him with my right hand my account, and I'm thinking that this guy isn't gonna do anything. I'm thinking like, he's a pussy, he's not gonna do shit. So then what happens is, I show him. Next thing I know, boom, like, I get a right hook to the left side of my face. My camera's reversed, but yeah, left side of my face. It was like around my ear. It was like on my ear. Now, some guys would have got knocked out from that shot because it was a powerful shot. But I wasn't even fazed by it. Like, dead ass, I wasn't even fazed by it. Now, listen, I couldn't even defend myself properly because I had my sports bag in my left and my thing in my right. But what I did was, I used my right. I had my phone in my right. So I was putting my phone in jeopardy, and I hit this guy back, right? Then what he does is he's trying to drag me off the train, but like I'm trying to go home. I'm not trying to start a fight on a train platform. I'm trying to go home. So I've put my sports bag down, like I've sent the shot back with my right hand, and I've connected on his face. He staggered back a bit, but then recovered. I've put my sports bag down. He's holding me by my blazer, trying to pull me off the train. Yeah, I'm holding on to the pole. Mind you, there are guys with me. There are little guys with me. None of them backed me. Nobody did anything. There were people, members of the public on the train, they were just watching. And the train was still there at the platform. I don't know why it was docked at the platform. Usually it just leaves straight away. Like people get off, people get on, boom, it's gone. But for some reason that day, it was waiting on the platform. I don't know why. So he's trying to drag me off. I'm holding onto the pole. I'm like, hell no, I'm not going nowhere. He's trying to drag me. Eventually he like yanks me, and I'm like, yo, my blazer's gonna rip. So I let go, and he's dragging me off, and he's trying to find me. My phone is still in my right hand. I haven't had like the time to kind of like put it back in my blazer, but I've dropped my sports bag. So then I'm like, bro, I gotta tee up now. I'm getting ready to fight this guy. Right? I'm genuinely getting ready to fight this guy. And mind you, I've been told by people that this guy is tapped, that he has knives on him, that he carries a knife on him. So in my mind, I was thinking like, am I about to get stabbed? So I'm getting ready to fight. But then a member of the public comes rushing down the platform, like literally comes running down the platform and separates the two of us. And it's like, oi, like, stop that. So he comes in the way, stops us, tells me to like get back on the train, because he's seen the whole thing. He's like, aight, you can get back on the train. He like separates the both of us. And then it's like, boom. So I'm on the train. I'm back with my shit. I'm back with my sports bag. The people that I'm with are like, yo, everyone on the train's like looking and everything. And then I'm there. The member of the public's kind of like shielding the door. He's like standing in front of the door so that I don't come charging out and that he doesn't come charging towards me. And then as the train is still there, the guy, as he's leaving the platform, he's going, aye, this isn't over. Next time I see you, you're dead. I'm gonna shank you. I'm gonna shank you. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. And I'm just there laughing. I'm just like, okay, bro. I'm getting ready for him. I'm like, next time I see this guy, I'm gonna victimize him, right? I'm not scared of him having a knife or whatever. He's not tapped enough. Like, I didn't know him that well, but I'm like, bro, no one's tapped enough to like stab over like some fucking internet beef or whatever, bro. So the train pulls away, and they're like, yo, are you okay? Like, we've seen you been hit with a right hook to the head. Like, are you good? And I'm like, yeah, I'm chilling. I'm cool and I'm fine. Then the second thing that they say is, bro, you're dumb. Why would you go up to him and say, aye, this is me. Do you remember me? I was like, oh no, for like the fun, the shits and giggles, bro. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? And then they're like, oh, like, why would you do that? So anyways, I head home, and then I get added to a GC that evening by one of his friends. And then he's like saying, "Aye, you pussy, next time I see you, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you." But I don't see this guy for a while. Because I thought the next day, at the same time, I thought maybe he would have a routine. He'd be there next day, same time. He wasn't there. It wasn't a case of me really checking over my shoulder and shit. It was kind of just me like intrigued to see if he would show up there. And then see what would happen next, you feel what I'm saying? But I didn't see him for a while. But one day in the morning, I was taking the train with my friends. Because this incident happened after school. One day I was taking the train with my friend in the morning. And then this guy, this light-skinned guy with like a cap on his head or whatever. And I'm wearing a cap to school. He comes up to me. Because he's coming down the train. Then he sees me, he comes up to me and he's like, "Aye, are you 5-star?" And I'm like, yeah, that's me. This fucking guy flips up my hat. Like, he flips my hat off my head. And then he's with 3 other guys. I'm in a circle with like 8 other guys because we're standing on the train. It's like 8 other guys. He's with like 3 other guys. And he's like, "Aye, don't chat mad to D again, or you see what will happen to you." So then I'm just there. Again, it's a situation where I'm getting pressured and nobody around me is doing shit. I have to defend for myself. And I'm just there and I laugh at him. I like go down and get my hat. I put it back on my head. The guy flips it off again. I just look at him like, okay, bro, like, you're older than me and you're doing this. Like, do you not feel even a tiny bit of shame? Like you're doing this over a girl. Like you're doing this over a girl who is 2 years younger than you. A girl who is 2 years younger than you is causing you to do this. Like, do you not feel some shred of shame? And then yeah, that's what happened. So then the guys were like, "Aye, you got a bitch, whatever. Had your hat flipped off." And I was like, "Bro, are you man stupid? None of you even fucking backed me. Like, I didn't get physically hit or whatever, but you man didn't even say a word. You were like pipsqueaks, just watching like spectators." Laughed it off, whatever. So then the guy's still giving verbal online. I'm like, how is this happening because of a girl? And then the moral of the story is nothing really came from it in the end. Like I saw the guy again and he knew it was me, but we kind of just made up, I guess, if you want to say that. Kind of just made up. Like nothing really, there's no malice between us now. We cool. I haven't seen him in a while though, but yeah, we cool now. Sometimes he calls me little bro. I don't know why, but yeah, that's really it. I mean, it was kind of a weak story time, but I was just thinking about it the other day and I was like, all right, let me come and relay it to the camera and kind of refresh it in my own memory. But I got some other good story times coming up, trust me, for sure. All right, bet. If you like that story time, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that a lot. I got more coming along the way. Drop video ideas in the comments, things that you want to see me do. I'm going to try to accommodate that. But yeah, like I said again, thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. Catch you later.